For greatest common factor, you want to divide by the largest common factor and then leave the remaining factors in parentheses. So let's write that down for our notes. Divide by the largest common factor and we want to leave the remaining factors in parentheses. And I would add with the greatest common factor out front. So let's do a few examples. We have 51x squared minus 17x. So I can tell that those two have a greatest common factor of 17. And they also both have an x. So I need to divide them both by 17x. So I need to write that out front, and in parentheses, I need to leave a 3x minus 1, because that's what would need to be there for me to multiply those back together and get back what I started with. It should always be that you can multiply them back together and get what you started with, but you can't take anything else out of these two terms because you've already taken out the greatest common factor. For number 10, I can tell that these two have 10p as their greatest common factor. So I want to divide both by 10p, write that out front of a parentheses, and then put what's left. So I see I would have p squared left over for the first term plus 12 left over for the second term. And then that's all I could do for that one. So keep going to practice greatest common factor. Take out the largest common factor, write that in the front, and then in parentheses, put what you have left after you've divided each term by the greatest common factor.